Today I am building a wood countertop. Specifically, it's a piece of 3/4 inch maple plywood, and on the edge, because I did not want an exposed edge, I've got a piece of 1/2 inch by 1 3/4 poplar glued to the edge. Now, this thing's been sitting now for, what I did to affix the two together is, besides these clamps, well, to protect the wood so that the surface of the clamp doesn't make a nasty indentation, I had these protective pieces kind of in there between to protect the edges. And also, along with that, having that little extra piece of lumber kind of helps more evenly distribute the pressure from those clamps. So anyway, that was step one, was putting that. And to even before putting the clamps on, I nailed about once every foot or so with 1 1/4 brads. I just pounded in by hand. And boy, I just about used up all I had left for those, so worked out, had enough for the project. Now, the whole notion here is this is going to be a countertop in the kitchenette in the other room there. And as I said, I want to have a nice, well, let's start moving the camera around here. What I got to do here is I want to put it, knocking stuff around, it's going to go here. I got these temporary brackets just for fitting the thing, and what I've done here is I've made the thing long. As you can see, the parts I affixed to the sides don't even make it to the end of the plywood. That's okay. That's too long. I need to fit this thing, and it's going to get cut somewhere around there. Not sure. We'll find that out here soon. But then this is the back side of the thing here. Let's show you the under. Well, gotta go around. We got this side is going to be exposed right here. So we have a butt joint there. That part is going to be in the back, and here in the front, this is going to be exposed, so we put a miter joint. And now, what I've done here is to affix that stuff on there. Whoops, gotta set up this stand. Oh boy, that's still, I'm still learning with that. Okay, let's see, can I do this? What I got here is when I apply this stuff on the edge here, I put it in maybe a 128th or a 1/64th high, better high than low. And what I'm going to do here is take my pencil and just mark all over it here. Now, as I said, this is maple plywood, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take my belt sander. I'm making all these little pencil marks on it, and I'm going to take my belt sander, which I have 120 grit sandpaper, and I want to bring the surface of this stuff even with plywood and not sand through that extremely thin veneer. And that's a challenge. It takes a lot of practice. As opposed to going at it from this direction, I prefer to go from this direction. It makes a difference, and kind of sneak up on the plywood. So here we go. Oh, I'm just going to bring you in closer for this shot. Let's see. We got to have the overhead thing now, right? So here's what we're going to do is put the camera right there like that. And can you see those pencil marks? Sort of. Stand, I'm still getting... there we go. Okay, I'm going to sand on all that stuff and try to get this flush and just barely make these pencil lines disappear. And that's when I know I've sanded enough. Here we go. And never, ever hold the belt sander in one place. That's a recipe for disaster. And already most of that pencil lines disappeared, just a little more. And that's close. And I don't want to catch this cord. I'm going to drape it over me. And now I'm going to go, now that I got this in pretty well to my satisfaction, I'm going to try to get this corner and this and work my way along. And very often stop and check where I'm at. I see I need to do a little more sanding there yet. Let's go. And never go for too long without checking. And this is pretty well smoothed out. So I'm going to continue on with that all the way along. And something I found as I'm getting these edges smoothed out and along here, if I don't do this middle area also, where I really don't need to worry about getting even with anything. However much preparation sanding I may do around these edges, I'm also going to have to do the primary work with the belt sander right across here and treat this middle area just the same as I do that. In my experience, anyway, that's what I found. So, then, well, now we're going to take you on a ride. Get rid of the, let's see, how do I make this, the old selfie stick. I'm still learning how to use this thing. Put it up like that. And we're going to carry this thing over to where it goes. Kind of show you what I'm after. And I can change the setting here, I think. Maybe even doesn't do much. So climbing through there. And what I've done here is I've got this level right here in my way, so I can't continue with what I'm doing until I move this damn level out of the way. I made a level line across here and just set these brackets up here. This is not what I'm going to use ultimately, but just for a test fit. Now, wiggling, so there, that thing is going to sit there just about like that. And as you can see, it runs way long of where it needs to end. So I'm not going to cut it off here. I'm going to cut it off on this end where the lumber doesn't go far enough anyway. So what I'm going to have to do is scribe it to the wall here. And once I do that, I think I've gone on long enough.